What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is the 19th of December, end of the work week, and we're going into the weekend looking at volatility 51S. No trades today, just going over the price action on this market. So let's get right into it. This is what we look like on the daily time frame. So we had a nice little pullback today. Open, didn't even manipulate the highs. We just came back down, pretty much reverse all of yesterday's price action before closing back inside the range. So didn't run any highs, any lows, but we're still inside this range. But we broke out of this daily range here that we had. Expected this kind of pullback because we inside of the supply level, so it's a potential reversal zone, this level here. So we went up into the 50% premium level of this zone. This was all the way up here, that part above the 50%, and we're coming back down right now. So let us see if we can pull back some more to end the week, or we're going to push up to create a new high. So today, where we opened was all the way up here and came all the way down and closed in this range right here. So this is what we look like on the 1 hour time frame. So it's right here, manipulated to the upside, and then we just sold off to the downside. So just pull back and consolidation on this time frame. Let's go right over to the entry time frame and see what we look like. So where we open was right here. Did the manipulation, then we sold down here, came back up to test, and this was a nice little area for entry for the short. So we came down, nice little sell there, did a few retests that we could have dropped, and then now we came back up for another retest. So this could have been a possible buy to the left of here. I'm sure there is a zone that caused us to bounce from. I'm almost certain. So looking right here, I can see this good demand here. That's what caused us to rally up before coming back down, but it's a sell there, so I have to be careful with the buys. So came down, traded back up into this little fair value gap, this small one here, before we dropped again, and then we get a nice little bounce. So entry there, sold again, got an entry inside this demand level, and that is how you trade these markets, guys. If you want to stay on the lower time frame, but there was an entry here using this zone, came up to run the highs, came back down from a little U shape here before we ran back to the highs. So ran the highs, came back down here to the lows, and then we went back up again to the upside. So when we farm the low of the day here, hold on, farm the low of the day here, this was in the PM session all the way over in the evening before we had this rally. Then we just consolidated there before coming back down to end the day right here. The new day is open, and this is what we look like for Saturday. So let us see what we get to close out the week. Until next time, peace.